Hey, what's up? I want to tell you today about the way to being closer to God. If you don't have, if you haven't found your your goal yet, you haven't found your life purpose yet. If you're lost in the direction of your life, you don't know what you do, you don't know what you have to do, you don't know what to do. Maybe for struggling from the life situation right now and don't know the exit of the dark tunnel. There's a way to get closer to God, and once you get closer to God, God will provide you the way forward. Maybe it's tough, maybe it's rough, maybe that induces some kind of a hardship. Maybe it looks like getting worse at the beginning of the journey of the God's path. It will eventually get to the other side of the tunnel. It's promised, man. It's 100% promised. And there's a lot of ways to get closer to God. And in my perspective, okay, my perspective is based on my experience. And maybe you are tired of hear of this, but I have to tell you, being disciplined is the way to get closer to God. Being consistent is the way to get closer to God. Choosing hard one, choosing hard choice is the way to get closer to God. These three ways, these 3 point items are the thing in my life that makes me get closer to God. And God provides me unexpected but very life fulfilling, saving me going forward steps in front of my foot. I don't know why it happens, but it just happened. And one thing I'm sure is I have been disciplined, I have been consistent for months, for years, getting through hard time. But actually, as a creature, my life has not been threatened. That's big. That's a big thing. I'm not in a war zone, so it's not that severe. But life is always getting tough in any situation, in any religion, any region, any countries, any places, any age, any races. Doesn't matter who you are, who you're from. But life get tough sometimes, and we have to get through it to actually grow spiritually, and everything is God's orchestra, and God loves people who are disciplined, who are consistent, who choose hard way to achieve something, not just taking instant gratification, not just taking the easy path so that they can preserve their energy for their own sake. God doesn't like those. God loves someone who are disciplined and being consistent forever, for as long as their lives last on this planet. And especially when you are lost in your life purpose, get disciplined and be consistent about something, anything, but it doesn't reward you monetarily instantly, but it's meaningful for your soul, for spiritual matter. You gotta do it consistently and be disciplined. And anytime you have a choice, choose the one which is harder, but get some more reward. You can expect more, not a reward, but more fruit, more, maybe you can help more people. That's what it's hard way. You got to choose that one, that harder one. Well, that would make you find some kind of purpose within you, and it will transform within something inside you, so that you can spot the valuable thing for you and for your life. And as you keep being consistent doing that, you would become someone else. I mean, you would become someone who you should become. And then you realize you have something different perspective of seeing the world, and that would improve your entire perception of the world, and it would give you some kind of meaningful life path, and God will provide you the steps in front of you so that you can fall. You cannot fall. You just gotta have a faith and be disciplined and be consistent. Choose the hard choice. That's my message today. Thank you for listening. Better habit, better life. Your habit will honor. I love you guys. See you in the next episode. Peace.